Well, I'm an idiot.
Welcome to another video, guys, and if you're new to the channel, bienvenidos a la familia de Drip y Drift.
Drip and drift.
I take that back. I'm not a complete idiot, but I spent all weekend planning, prepping, shooting an installation video for the power steering rack, and that would be the first part of our rebuild. Turns out there's two types of power steering racks for the 350Z. I wanted to make this video so you don't make the same mistake that I did. On our old one, our lines run in between the two 17 mil bolts, and on the new one they do not. They run on top, which hit the motor and isn't letting the steering rack fit. Although this seller said it would fit my 2008 350Z, it's looking like this rack is not fitting. Check and make sure how those lines are running on your rack, whether they're in between the bolts or on top of it. While I was working on that video, I found some new things with the damage of the car, and since you guys haven't seen it, we might as well take a look and see what we can do about it. First up is this brace. We needed to remove it to get to our power steering rack, and although it wasn't damaged, did find some rust on it. We're gonna clean her up and give it a new coat of paint. So here's our lower control arm where we bent it. I don't know if the video does it any justice, but that's the left side. And here's our right side. I am gonna stick with GK Tech. I was looking at Mantis, but now being under the car and working with them a little bit, I kind of understand them a little bit better. I think it'll be an easier install than getting completely different lower control arms. Now here's our upper control arm. I removed this nut and the ball joint is loose, it's flopping, but I really think that that's all. I don't really see any damage to the arms themselves. ISR does not sell their own ball joints. So when the time comes, I'm gonna remove the ball joint and see if we can just replace the ball joint. That would be a lot cheaper than buying a pair of new upper control arms. Next up is our fender. The only real damage happened down here. We should see how it should be versus how it is here. I think we should be able to bend that out though, so I'm not too worried about that. The last thing that was damaged was our wheel. Still shopping around for a new pair, maybe a whole new set. We have a ton of work ahead of us, a lot of learning to do, a lot of trial and error, but it's all done for the love of it, right? I hope y'all learned something. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And until next time, Drip and Drift fam, we out.
Goodbye.